Welcome guys back to the final two games of our group stage, and we are almost done. This is actually group A, funnily enough, and only now are we playing or finishing group A, but group A sadly had a lot of technical difficulties, and one player not showing up. So finally Lord Beetle, one of my fellow undead mains, gets to play against Bouncy, who has cast a lot of matches. Bouncy is pausing. What does he mean by sound? Hmm? Hmm. Okay. I think just Bouncy forgot to put on something in the settings. And Bouncy, my good friend, who has been casting with me a lot today alongside with Jubei, let's not forget him, but he has a family and a kid, so he went to sleep. And now I'm alone. Bouncy will probably join me to cast the last match today. And yeah, I want to just, let's say something to Toring. Just wanna type a little bit with the chat, interact. I haven't been interacting that much because I've been casting. So there was, yeah, basically Torin, since he joined as a substitute, was asking about the tournament, if it was only meta. I can proudly say this was not meta, but we see Lord Beetle here actually going for the DK. I'm disappointed but happy, if it makes sense, because his name is Lord Beetle, you know? He plays Crypt Lord even in this patch. So I wonder how he will do with DK. I wish him all the best. I cannot root for anyone here, sadly, but we will see how this game turns out. So let's see, scout tower being built, probably an arcane to defend from any possible harass. I love the acolyte scout to see if there will be an expansion attempt, but expansions are most likely done here or here. So right now we have Lord Beetle going out with the DK, but he just passes by the Mountain King. They say hi to each other, and now Bouncy is going to be a little shit and start killing off acolytes like every human does to every undead ever. And he manages to coil him. Nerubian tower is online. He did not start his tech expecting this, probably, which is a good play. So let's see, he will probably lose one. Okay, doesn't even lose the acolyte, so he's using the coils defensively. In my opinion, with situations like these, I like to build extra acolytes, but this trade-off gives Bouncy nothing. He trades off worse. A little bit of XP, but he burns his TP, and Lord Beetle even has the tech advantage. So Bouncy with a little bit of a iffy start, but he is also tired. He has been working a lot today with me, helping me do certain things. He is, however, he used to be a human main, but now he plays random, so this is his most powerful race, I would say. And yeah, let's see. People are now saying, why Bouncy playing human? Well, all I have to say to them is Bouncy used to be a human main. If you know, you know. Anyways, let's see how are things going so far. It looks like, oh, maybe an expo, but not enough resources. He doesn't need this much militia to creep. This camp is so easy. On undead I can take this with just one out of necromancy. I'm sorry, I got a little bit of a sore throat from all the casting. Lord Beetle almost done with the tech. let's say 2/3 there, a little bit over and a half. Has a decent supply, his economy seems okay, he keeps that extra acolyte, at least to summon things. I don't really like the position of this ziggurat, I would much prefer it here, because here you can put your slaughterhouse, and then later on here you can put an additional one, because I like to go double slaughterhouse versus human, because it is one base. Good scouting being done by Lord Beetle. He doesn't have a lot of necromancy, so let's see how this whole situation plays out. So far Bouncy is bouncing his way through the map, and now this is where it's gonna get tricky. He will have an easy time surrounding these fiends. There's no burrow, and he even has clap. Bouncy, you're being sneaky, and he is just really close to level 3. DK needs level 2 yesterday if he plans on actually... let's see, what's the idea here? I wonder what the idea here is for our good old friend Lord Beetle. Is it just to annoy? I mean, he manages to go out safely. This was just, you know, him. But he lost a fiend. Every fiend he loses. Oh, insta-tech to tier 3. No lich being made. Tele-staff being bought. Bouncy, seeing that he is taking to tier 3 right now, wants to play it aggressive. DK standing in place, contemplating life, deciding why he killed his father and became a Death Knight. Luckily, the one thing Lord Beetle has are his towers and an additional acolyte, so I think Bouncy made a sound judgment on not committing harder. His second hero choice is Paladin, so he is going for a nuke-ish strategy where Holy Light plus Stormbolt will guarantee a kill. Sadly, okay, only now Lord Beetle gets his second hero and still no level 2. Again, like realistically against human, if they are not going expo, just go match them in creeping. You will be able to do it faster, especially since it's an MK. You you don't need to... Oh! Is this a potential expo angle? Would love to see it, to be honest. Would love to see it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bouncy is just creeping everything on the map. He has some okayish items. Sentry wards are always good. A Lich online, tier 3 online, but the resources drier than the Sahara Desert, or my throat right now. And every clip fiend is just additional food. Oh, there's the burrow. But their sentry wards, as I said, they are huge. If I saw properly, I think he popped a heal scroll. Did Bouncy, yes. Alright, let's see. Nova coming in, killing something. No mana more on the Paladin, the Script Fiend off to the side. Also no more mana on the MK. This build is strong, but this build is limited by the fact that he has to buy mana pots, and there is no Archmage with the Brilliance Aura to replenish mana. Also really good counter scout here by Lord Beetle. He has some spell breakers. Oh no, poor Lich. He got lost in the water, maybe slipped and fell into a bad situation. And now Lord Beetle is in a pretty sticky situation. He is making, however, his signature hero as a third choice. That's the Crypt Lord, sadly losing still a little bit more units. He has this tower here, or ziggurat, but I think he has to unsummon it because it will die anyways, so might as well get some resources back. But he is choosing to not unsummon it. Instead he wants to waste a little bit of Bouncy's time. Again, time is... Oh, Bouncy got himself surrounded here. Or actually stuck, which tends to happen sometimes with the rifles. So, a little bit of a slight hiccup, but he has the sentry ward here, which will give him vision ghoul frenzy. Decides to go ghouls. Did he cancel ghoul frenzy, or was it finished before I looked? I will go through the VOD. I think he might have cancelled that orb of corruption. Now he has an obsidian statue. Now would be an okay time not to fight, but to catch up a bit in creeping, because Bouncy has 52 supply army compared to 38. And lucky for him, Bouncy is moving like an AI. An AI does this. They go forward and then they go back, but yep, this creep jack here could be detrimental. Enough mana for a storm bolt, but instead of killing the lich, oh, he has the TP and he just gives this giant camp to Bouncy, which he can just finish and get level 4 on the MK. Get Pella close to level 3. Also picks up what item? Big Invul Potion, level 4 MK, level 2 Clap, and some peasants being brought here. Could this potentially be... I think he might have expected a bigger fight, that's why he pulled them. Lord Beetle finally creeping the laboratory, should give level 3 I think, if not very close to the DK, we'll see. I think they should give level 3 to the DK, since it's 3 heroes sharing XP, but these... Oh, he got Flute of Accuracy. And he did build a lot of ghouls. He is making additional ziggurats. He is playing the waiting game right now, and playing the waiting game against human. It's not good. Because before you know it, the human suddenly has a 60-70 supply army, and you're just sort of sitting there asking yourself, what did I do wrong?
A player's forces are under attack.
A bit more creeping. Wants to get level 2 on both the Lich. Should get level 2 on the Lich. Not so sure about the Crypt Lord. Oh, just shy. But now he has Frost Armor, which sadly can be stolen by the Spellbreakers, so I hope he goes Dark Ritual. Frost Armor won't help him that much. If I recall, Spellbreakers can also steal that, as they can do with most of the abilities like Curse or Inner Fire, stuff like that. They are able to steal away. Look at Bouncy's items, this is just disgusting. Big Invul, Small Invul, Mana Stone, Scroll of the Beast on the Paladin, level 3. I think if just Bouncy finds him here and picks a fight, I think he just wins. These destroyers, as good as they are, even with True Shot Aura, there's nothing they can do against the rifles. 1-0 upgrade. Again, an A-bomb is not a bad choice to have a little bit of frontline, but you need A-bombs to have Disease Cloud. However, he does not have the time for that, but luckily Bouncy stayed on one base. So we'll see. What's the move here, Lord Beetle? Do you just go straight up for harass, pick off some of his units? Let's see the play. This tower will die thanks to the destroyers, and he will force a TP. He should TP instantly himself, at least finish the arcane tower. Oh, nice impale. Got everyone in kitchen sink included. But he should have insta TP'd out of here. This is the worst place in the game you can fight. Army split. Supply deficit. Militia being called in. Beetle in a tricky situation. Does manage to disrupt Bouncy's economy for a little bit and made him pop his scroll of the beast, and he has a Crypt Fiend remaining, which I'm pretty sure both players forgot is there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Players asking a little bit about tomorrow. It is their right to ask. It is my job to answer. Let's see how long Bouncy will follow the do not fight on Blight or do not fight in an undead base, especially since he has a decent amount of towers up.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, I think this is just a matter of when for Bouncy. He just has complete map control. Pretty strong heroes. Pretty good items on both of them. I mean, Beetle has also some solid items. Look at all these healing potions. Sorry, hydrating a bit. This DK, to be honest, can tank with all these potions an effective 2.5, 2.6k hit points, which is interesting. So let's see. This is that one game where you can put your DK in front to tank, and he doesn't do that. Which I understand you need a cause. So if you're not gonna put him there to tank, transfer the items on the Crypt Lord. And yes, they are pinging this red camp no one has touched.
The town is under siege.
This game might be decided by one correct fight. Let's see Bouncy, scroll of healing, double scroll of healing picked up, and this is the fight. I think this is the fight. I don't think Bouncy is aware just how many heal potions does Lord Beetle have. Let's see. I wanna see the impel, but no mana sadly. Mana pots would be nice. Nice focus fire. Forces the Destra away. Ghouls, A-bombs, actually doing well. Level 4 Paladin. Did another point in Devotion Aura. Heal scroll being popped. Nice micro of the destroyers. A-bombs putting in work. I would honestly have used these coils a little bit more offensively since he has all these health potions. Might as well morph this destroyer and hide him. But he used level 3 on the Lich. You wanna Nova something, Beetle. Nova the casters. Come on, you can do it, Nova. No, he's using it still for the frost armor. He should use the Nova right now. Perfect. Very well. Level 3. Level 2 Impale. Will we see it? He has a really nice line on an Impale right now. Bouncy did manage to put up an expansion. So this is a fight Beetle is winning actually. And he is not aware of that. I have to also interact a little bit with the chat since I've been casting most of the time. I will also put my 2 cups in. And as Osiris said, the army of Bouncy is too small. And here we see Griffin. Griffin's level 5 MK. Question is it a level 3 bolt? I think this is where you retrain and get away from the clap. Go for bash.
The town is under siege.
Expo being attacked. It's not protected. But there are knights. There's a shredder. Oh my god, this lich might just get insta-duked. Good coil. Where's the impale? Where's the impale? I will see the impale. Solid focus fire by the griffins. Still no impale from the crypt lord. A-bomb almost falling. Oh my god, that damage. The lich transferred some items. This DK should be in the thick of it. He should be in the middle, fighting. Knight falls. This statue must be morphed immediately. This is the all out. Beetle, TP's out. Nova, Nova, no Nova. Bouncy now has a decent supply lead. Managed to save the knight. Huge. Sadly, I do not see staffs of sanctuary being used, nor do we see a third hero. Yep. As people are pointing out, Beetle is now out of gold. So this fight he takes, he should start on summoning buildings. And he is expanding, but it's way too late. An interesting game so far. A bit more creeping from Bouncy. More or less to get Paladin to level 5, so he can have that level 3 Holy Light combined with the Talisman of Evasion, huge item. Will we see a fight here now? If we see a fight, let's keep in mind he is almost out of potions. Level 4 DK, not bad. I'm surprised Bouncy is not attacking. I think he is just waiting until he has 100% chance of winning the fight. He wants to maybe get another expansion running. But there are 4 Destros, 1/1 upgrades. And these militia, they will die likely. And I think we have a fight here. The statue not being focused. A bad impale, sadly. Clap, very good staff. Focus fire on the DK. DK falls here. No, he doesn't. Dead Pact being used. Amazing. Focus fire. Knights falling, but he should focus the rifles with the A-bombs so he can control the skies at least. DK standing behind. He should be up front a little bit more. Using a little bit offensively the coils. But he is primarily using them for defense. He is giving it its all. We gotta give him credit here, but it's not going that well. He has lost most of his ground army. It's just the Lich here trying to kill the casters. Good impale, huge. These Destros, they should finish off these riflemen, and then he will have nothing to hit the air with. And Beetle will control the skies. And if he does control the skies, he controls the game. So he, right now, I think is mostly buying time for his expansion. Let's check the Paladin's mana. Enough mana. One more Holy Light will kill the DK, but he runs away smartly. So he is pulling back. He should pull back on Blight. Regroup. He is mining now from his expansion. He has more gold. Let's see. No frost worms. DK should regroup. No more statues also. And here comes Bouncy to kill the Expo. Beetle managed to mine some gold out of it, but looks like he cannot defend it. There's just no units. I think this Expo dying will spell the end. He made a frost worm, but unless the thing that comes out of that boneyard is Sephiron, there is no chance for our dear old friend Lord Beetle. He managed to unsub it. I love Lord Beetle, he's a really chill guy. Chill dude. He did put up a show for all of us, one of the longer games of the tournament. Look at him, making his last stand. On you go, brave Beetle. But sadly, you are up against a lot of mining and a disgusting human race. That just... oh, this priest left behind here and he is praying. Let's see, where does Beetle go? He just sends it to his base, no? Attack the working class. What else can you do? Frostworm. Instant focus on the MK. Does have invul potion. No focus fire so far. Nice impale. Look at this Frostworm hit, but sadly that's all he can do, hit once, and then he has to run away. Frostworms, I love to see them, but my god are they squishy. And he falls instantly. There goes 7 supply and a lot of resources. This game is over. Sadly I cannot leave, but Beetle gives GG. Fun game. Well played. Both players. Last game coming up next.